Hey guys, what's going on? Back with another sales update video. Trying the new headphones today that I got for work, aka PlayStation 4. But I want to try them out. Let me know what you guys think, if the audio is good, if it's working better. Give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment. That way I can use it as a tax write-off. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. This is 10 items I sold over the last week. The last week has been slow, like really slow. So I did pick some of the slightly better items, things to be on the lookout. So this first item is Brooks. I sell Brooks a lot, but this is the Brooks Addiction Walkers. You can tell they look kind of like a weird Air Max 95 almost. They're leather. They come in all black, all white. This I took an offer and they sold for $25. Now, like I said, it's been slow the last week, so a lot of these items I let go for a steal. Yes, they were still profitable even after cost of goods, shipping, all that. But sometimes, you just gotta let things go. A lot of people say, and I agree, that I am in the resale business, not the storage business. So this next item is Vask. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but I'm going to say Vask hiking shoes, like a low top boot. These I think were also $25. They sold, I think they took maybe a couple weeks to sell. Next up we have a polo. This was cool. It was that 90s plaid style, the quarter zip pullover. It was a sweatshirt material. Really nice, really soft. I would have kept it if it was my size. But this, I think, went for about $30. It could have been anywhere from $25 to $35. But I want to say $30. I accepted an offer on that. Next up we have another pair of Vask. These are the Skywalk Gore-Tex boots. I picked these up at a thrift store for around $5, I want to say. And whoever bought these got these for a steal, because the $74.99, I was then running a sale, which I believe probably put it down around $60, and I took an offer for about $40 because they got at me on a slow day. I was trying to get the ball moving, but I'm happy with that. A lot of these things I price high, knowing that I'm going to run a sale, knowing that I'm going to get an offer. So I do that. Basically, like if I want to sell this boot for $40, I list it at $75, and then I run 25% off, and then I'm willing to take an offer. So when I price it at $75, I'm like, it's just throwing a Hail Mary. I will take $40, $35. Shoot, anything over 20 is probably profitable. And if I get someone that buys it at asking price, then that's awesome. Next up we have this. If you've been watching my videos before, it might have been in a sales update, because I thought that these were men's. I'm embarrassed to say. I think that I've actually sold these as men's shoes before. And then the buyer contacted me and said that, I hate to tell you, Brooks only makes 2A in women's. I did some research. I found that was true. So I accepted the return, got them back. They were still good. Relisted them, and they sold again right away. Seriously, GTS 15s or Brooks Ghosts, these, if you get them in good condition, they will sell, and they'll sell quick. Next up we have Florsheim Royal Imperials. Now this is the type of shoe that if you're not familiar with the brand, you would think these are just my grandfather's old loafers, and you probably wouldn't pick these up. But they sell. They sell all the time. You got to pick up Florsheims. The vintage, new, I think the new ones are called like Comfort Tech or whatever, and a lot of them will have the rubber soles, but these are the older ones. You can tell. Let me see if I can pull up a picture. You can tell because they have, that the leather sole is what I'm looking for. Okay, this is a pair of Reebok Classics. These were really cool. I'm not sure. I want to call these like driving shoes. They remind me of the Adidas Goodyears, where you have the sole kind of comes up on the outside right there. But these actually sold for $29.99. They were really good condition. You know, for a while I wouldn't think that Reeboks is that something that I would pick up, but I've sold the Reebok Classics, the old like vintage Reebok Princess, super ugly shoes, but you know, people like them and they sell. So if you can get them cheap, definitely pick them up. This next brand is also another brand that, you know, if I wasn't familiar with, I would totally pass over them in the thrift store. They look like a Skechers Shape Up, but they'll sell for a good price. I took an offer on these, but I was running a sale, 20% off. I think they were going at like $40, and I took an offer for $35 on these. These are just, you know, those comfort walkers. This spot back here by the sole, the midsole is really soft, so if you do pick these up in a thrift, check to make sure that it's not like dry rot crumbling, and as long as that's not happening, you should be good to go. Alright, next up we have the Air Jordan 6 rings. I think I had these in a haul video the other day. These actually were youth. They were a size 6, and a lot of people don't want to sell kids shoes because you don't think that they're going to do as well. But think about it. If you have kids and they want Jordans, are you going to go down to Foot Locker or Champs and spend $120 or $150? No, you're going to get on eBay and you're going to find them for $20 or $30. And that's exactly, you know, I would say most of the Jordans I sell are kids shoes in that 4Y to like 6Y range. So definitely pick them up. This next item, nothing exciting. These are just Converse Chuck Taylor highs. You know, black. They're very plain. They're very simple, but they will sell all the time. These actually went for the full asking price of $29.99. So if you can get them and they're clean, a lot of times you want to look for the sole by kind of the ball of your foot on the inside will start to crack, and sometimes if you get them cheap enough they'll still sell and it's still worth picking up. But definitely look for the classics, which would be like the black or the all black, the grays, the navies, and then also if you can get the more extreme rare versions, those will also sell. They might take a little bit longer, but they might also go for more when you do find a seller that wants them. So anyways, that's 10 items that sold this last week. Be on the lookout for them. Let me know what you think of the audio, if it worked, if it didn't, if it wasn't any better, if you couldn't tell the difference. And I will talk to you guys soon.